Okay, in this stream we're going to do. Oh yeah, I forgot. I bought some game passes and stuff because I got Robux. Yay! So we're gonna do zombie apocalypse sort of thing. So we just get black, and it instead of it happening in China, it's gonna start in Bangladesh. Sorry, and it's gonna start here. So an infection begins, and people start getting infected, and straight away it moves into India. Now it's all along the coast here, and the Indian and Bangladesh army are trying to hold them off. But they eventually enter Myanmar, so they have to help hold them off too. Now, quickly the Bangladesh troops start losing control of the situation as it cuts off India from the rest, and Bangladesh is now holding on to this last bit. Now, meanwhile, it moves over to here, but it cannot go into China because of the mountains that were formed here when India slammed into Asia all those years ago. Now, the zombies follow these rivers and just take the coast basically as they rip through the army. Now, all now at this point, all of the Indochina Chinese countries like Vietnam, Cambodia, Laos, Thailand all help each other out to help Myanmar. So they set up a defense, but zombies have already entered into Thailand, but fine for now. Now, they make their last line of defense here, and then a couple of fortresses along the coast here. Like right next to the coast of docks and stuff so they can get supplied. Now eventually the UN is called into this as they try to make a landing, but that fails horribly and all UN troops escape to these islands which then get infected. Except for this one since it's far. Now, another outbreak occurs this time in Sri Lanka in two spots and quickly overwhelms the military, forcing them to flee to India, which causes another infection for India to worry about. And this time it's going up all around the coast, taking the most populated regions. Now Bangladesh is completely fallen as zombies have taken out Bangladesh and Indian troops begin to fall back. Now the zombies basically just make a massive encirclement here as they start killing the Indians that are left, and a last fort attempt was here, but the rescue ship didn't arrive in time, so if I can reach it. Okay, and they die. Now, the zombies have basically bitten into India and stuff and seem to be unstoppable. Now, Indochina is also falling apart as the zombies have made their way to the last line of defense already. So everyone was told to retreat there except for a couple of troops which want to do what their own thing, which would be bad, because if you don't listen, then you die. Now, even Malaysia has been infected at this point. The UN decided they should nuke they every UN member decides that maybe we should nuke them, but the UN itself says no, let's just wait. But anyway, meanwhile, while I was saying that, other more infections from refugees arose all across India. So now India's gonna focus all of their focus on the capital and quarantine this, and no one's allowed in. Meanwhile, zombies have already taken a huge amount of territory. and have cut off the troops down here, which is trying to fight. But the fighting troops down there won't be able to make it, as it's a horrid fate for them. As more infections arise and the zombies continue to move, they just seem unstoppable. Because not even the UN can do a successful landing. Now, Myanmar is on the brink of extinction, just like India. Now, China has prepared it by fortifying their borders everywhere, especially around here, and to have troops guarding there, which sadly has been a breach for China. And that means Myanmar is dead. Except for a couple of holding people here in a fort. Anyway, now Vietnam's getting absolutely beaten up. Laos is getting destroyed. And it's just basically just the forts left. And whatever's left over here, which is going to pretty much fall. But they have prepared making 2 forts, but they're thing is they're spread out from each other. Anyway, so now Singapore has fallen, and yeah, Malaysia's just over here now, which refugees coming to over there. I've actually spread the disease. And the entirety of Malaysia is over. Now let's focus our attention somewhere else. A military boat carrying tons of people. Why did that happen? Sorry, Russia. Not you don't get infected yet. While this was closing, a military ship, transport ship, crashed along here, spreading the disease in Oman. Well, I don't really know what the name is. I think it's Oman. And have spread it to the Middle East. But see, the zombies have been slowed down because of the heat, so they don't really expand much. Meaning the humans have an easier... It's easier for the humans to hold. Now, New Delhi at this point has also fallen because the zombies just straight up went for it. And have cut off tons of troops and stuff and killed a lot. So India's also pretty much dying, as their leader has now been found by zombies and eaten. R.I.P. India. But anyway, back to over here. All of... Forgot the name of this country. If you guys do know, then you guys know. But I don't know, so I need to uh, search more stuff up. But anyway, more of the Middle East has been infected. And the zombies have learned to go up the coast because of the heat. And yeah, Turkey, they're arriving out. They're going to Turkey. And now they're in Egypt too, and they're approaching the Suez Canal. And now that the Suez Canal has been taken, the troops are focused here and building tons of defenses here. part 2 after this right as I'm done. Choice. Goodbye.